Hi, I'm James Vandermaat and I'm joined by RSN fellow race caller Kyle Galley. Now Kyle, tell me a little bit about how you became a broadcaster.
Well, I started going to the greyhounds when I was about 5 or 6. My grandfather, Stan Beecroft, had a couple of very good dogs at the time, Pebbles Beach and Pelican Bell, who won about 60 races between them, and started going when I was young and got the bug and came back here to Mum and Dad's place and started calling races. So it went from there. I think when I was about 14, I sent a tape to Peter Eustace and he got me involved calling quali trials at Traralgon. That was
went from there.
1996, and I'm still going.
As it can do. Now, whereabouts are you calling at the moment? Around here locally as well as Hillsville, I believe?
Yes, usually every fortnight at Hillsville, sharing with yourself and then filling in for the other boys when they're on holidays and that sort of thing. So still cover plenty of miles and probably doing average of 2 or 3 meetings a month. I've done some harness and also done a lot of thoroughbreds over the years with trials and trotting trials and non-tab meetings and all that sort of thing too.
Fantastic. Well, not only are you a modern day broadcaster, but I'm led to believe you're a historic guru when it comes to greyhound racing. So why don't we head inside and you can show us all the memorabilia you have here.
Terrific, come through.
So here we are now at the outside inn. Now Kyle Galley, this is some of the personal memorabilia you've collected from over the time. So tell me a little bit about this.
Yeah, well, a lot of this stuff relates to our family's involvement in the sport. I mean, we go right back to the early 70s with vinyl records, which were the forerunners, of course, to videotapes from sale and things like that, plus photographs and some of the newspaper cuttings that we've collected. And
you've also got some personal achievements over here, I see, as well.
I've been involved in a couple of history books, following on again with the interest in history, both with harness racing at Warragul and also Maribna for their centenary a few years back, and lucky enough to pick up a Coulter Media Award with the Warragul book as well through the Australian Harness Racing Council. So
tremendous achievement.
Yeah.
Now, as well as the history of greyhound racing, you're also a winner of the Jan Wilson Scholarship from a couple of years ago. I myself was a fellow winner, and Jan, she was a tremendous figure in greyhound racing for a very long time indeed.
Yeah, it's a terrific concept to encourage young people. I know when I started out with race calling and that sort of thing, you travel a lot of miles for no pay or not a lot of recognition in some times.
We know all about that, don't we?
Yes.
Too well.
So for young people coming through, whatever field it might be, whether it's race calling or media or training, vet, that sort of thing, it really is terrific. So it certainly helped me out with financially, of course, but also the recognition as well that comes with collecting one of the scholarships.
Exactly. Well, fantastic. Well, this is just outstanding to see someone with the passion of greyhound racing that I have also, and to have so much history. Now, on the history topic, I'm led to believe you've got a couple of race calls, a couple of race replays that you really enjoy from around the 1970s, which is, I believe, before you were born.
Yes, that's right. Through going through the videotapes that I've been able to access for Flashback Friday, as we're doing with GRV, there's been some wonderful footage that's come up. Particularly one that really stood out was the 1983 Australian Cup.
Drop of Wine's getting the inside run. It hooks to the centre. My Pal Penny running on. Zanesh in front. Drop of Wine and My Pal Penny grabbing it, and Drop of Wine got up to win the cup. Drop of Wine's wanted it next to My Pal Penny. Zanesh close up.
What an outstanding race that was, Kyle, and I can see well and truly why that was one of your favourites from history. Now, I've been put up to a challenge that should challenge me v Kyle Galley in a race call. It's the 2013 RSN Sandown Cup. Defending champion Irma Bale was looking for back-to-back titles, and as it turned out to be, it was Miata's final run. So let's get to that now.
So field moving in now for the feature, the RSN Sandown Cup at Group 1 level. Evens coming up, last couple being locked away.
Runners now getting set, moving up for the RSN Sandown Cup, Group 1 level, 7:15 the journey, and they're all in. Light and Lure, here's the bunny now, race 8, there's set Sandown, ready now.
And away, perfect start, and there goes Irma Bale straight to the lead. 2 in front on landing from the boxes. Madison D going forward and pushing through Destiny Fireball.
They're followed by the WA champ Miata going to 4th, followed by Bellahaven, Madison D. Well back, Reckless Charm and Steve Allen last, a lap to go. The defending champion Irma Bale strides down out of the straight, leading by 5 to Destiny Fireball.
Destiny Fireball up to second tonight. He's on the pace, and third placing Proven Impala. Miata runs to 4th, then Madison D. Bellahaven still a mile off the lead. Big gap to Steve Allen and Reckless Charm last off the back. Irma Bale
2 in front to Destiny Fireball, then Miata running on.
Turning, it's Irma Bale still in front. Miata gets the run. Bellahaven off heels, comes home. Irma Bale in front. Miata, Bellahaven fly, but Irma Bale just from either Miata or Belhaven.
What a great run
and what a
by
run by Irma Bale.
Well, what a great race that was, the RSN Sandown Cup from 2013, and a tremendous call by yourself. I think you might have nabbed me right on the post.
It was a terrific race, wasn't it?
It was indeed. Now, it's fantastic that the history of greyhound racing in Victoria is in such capable hands with you, Kyle Galley. It's been tremendous catching up with you today, and we can't wait to hear you again at the track in the future.
Thanks, James. A pleasure.